Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. All right, it is Thursday, an early Thursday morning. A little later than what I wanted it to be, but hey, we've got to get things going. It's hashtag women who YouTube women who collab. It's Thursday. I'm back. I took the month off because all the beautiful ladies that I collab with every Thursday were doing Halloween looks, and that's just not my deal. So I let them have their I'll tell you, you better go and watch them because what a wonderful, beautiful, talented ladies they are. Their looks were just unbelievable. All right, my partner this week is Missouri Mama 88. Hi, Nina. It's not like we haven't collabed before. We've been partners quite a few times in this challenge, and then we did a collab ourselves. And then we got drawn as each other's partners for Christmas draw, so there you go. So I gave her 2 palettes, the Juvias and the Etheral Palette, to choose from. She chose colors from both, which is fine for me. She felt bad because I didn't have a matte to work with, so yeah. So these are the colors. The top 2 are out of Juvia's palette. The bottom 3 are out of the Ethereal Palette by Gourmand Girls. So those are the 5 shades that we're going to work with. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for my transition shade. If I'd have just gotten the Ethereal Palette, I would have used my bronzer or my, something to use as a transition shade. So I've got those 2 mattes, and of course they're very, very dark, so I'm not going to use those for my transition shade. I'm going to go in with an off the wall using a shimmer as a transition shade. This should be different. I've never done that before, but we're going to try it. I just have not got my eyes primed yet. I had such a horrible day yesterday. I wanted to come home last night, and film my video, but I didn't want. I was so stressed out after working all day. We got 6 inches of snow yesterday, and it kept coming down. The day before, I had brought a couple in, and their family in from the reserve, and they decided to stay the night in town, so that was fine. They booked their cab for noon to go back out to the reserve, which was fine. Then my boss phoned me in the evening, and he asked me if I had time to run to Red Deer to do a trip before my trip to the reserve. The time worked out. It was just fine. But we didn't count on it snowing and everything else. So I phoned him to make sure that the trip was still on yesterday morning. And he said, yes, it was. Confirmed it and everything. That was cool. And then he says, well, you need new tires on your van. I said, yeah, I've got it booked in for Friday. I'm getting tires then. He said, no, you need tires today. So he booked me in. So I never even got all my makeup on yesterday morning, and I had to be at the tire shop. So that was... I made it there. I didn't have all my makeup on, but I made it there. So then it took... it took them a good 45 minutes to get the tires on. Well, it took a little longer than that, but it's not their fault. They were busy in that tire shop yesterday morning because of the weather switch. But I got tires on. I didn't leave town here until 10 o'clock. I was supposed to be there in 45 minutes. Well, I didn't quite make it, but that was okay because the bus was late. The bus ended up being an hour late. But it had taken me that long and more probably just to get there, so it didn't matter. I waited. But then my customers in town here are phoning me to say, well, where are you? We're ready. And I'm going, well, I'm in Red Deer right now because you were booked for noon. All right. They would wait for me. That was no problem. So they waited for me. I've got such good customers. Very faithful. But anyways, I got I got the customers. Finally, the bus came in. The roads were very icy, like literally ice all the way into Red Deer, which usually takes me about 45 minutes. It took me putting the shimmer in my crease here, which is going to be, we'll see how it looks. I put it in here and then put a darker one over top. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I never did this before in my life. But the roads were really, really bad here. So it took us quite a while to get back to Rocky, but the people were very, very nice. They waited for me. So there's that shimmer in the crease. So there we go. I'm going to put the dark purple in the outside corner. It's really dark. So I got back in time. I took my other customers back out to the reserve, so figured, well, that road won't be quite as bad. Oh, yeah. It was snow-packed and ice, so and that's worse than just pure ice. Like, thank goodness I had good tires on. Brand new tires, to be exact, but sometimes brand new tires on new ice is not the best thing either. But anyways, I made it, but I'll tell you, it was a white-knuckle drive all day yesterday. So then somebody else called and wanted a cab from Red Deer out to the other reserve, and my boss turned it down, which was thank goodness he did, because if he'd phoned me up and asked me if I could do it, I'd have went and done it for him. But he had turned it down. He just said the roads are just too bad. I'm sorry, and there were 3 of us on through the day yesterday, and every one of us were just stressed to the limit because of the weather. So I'm going to go in and pack that dark green into the Aja. It's very dark green. I'm going to pack it in the center. We're doing this all backwards today. Wonder how it'll come out. Hey, you never know, I might start something, a new trend. Oh, goodness. But I don't know if I'm working yet today or not, so I thought I better get up first thing this morning. I set my alarm and got up at 6 and wanted to get it done, but I'm like a squirrel, you know. I don't have my nuts all in a row. I had other things that I was supposed to get done yesterday and never got them done, and oh gosh. So then I start trying to get them done, and then I remember I'm supposed to be doing my videos, so then I come back into the office. And then the dogs, because when the dogs go out in this kind of weather, they got to have their little boots on, and they got to have their coats on, and yeah, it's quite an ordeal to put the dogs out in the winter time. But I make sure they're well looked after, so they have their little coats and their little sweaters and their little boots. Like, they're very well looked after dogs. So go in with indigo right in the very corner. It's like a topper shade, so put it in there. It's such a beautiful color. Well, just think, all these colors, it doesn't really matter because they're all multi shifters. So I'll have all different, and I'll look like a rainbow today. It actually does look very pretty in the mirror. That's what it looks like in the mirror. Doesn't look too bad. I'm going to take the Nova. It's in my crease, and it's already got that very pretty purple in the mirror going. I'm just going to take that Nova, a little bit of it, and just go over top of the deep green. So that is my eye look. I'm just going to go offline. I'll put my liners and the rest of my makeup on, and I'll come back and show you the end result. Hold on. Well, here we go. There's my finished look. I hope you can see the shifts in these shadows. My eyes closed. I don't know if you can or not, but I hope you can. They're beautiful. And actually, I'm not real mad at this look. I will wear this out. For an evening out, I would wear this out. I can't wear this to work, but I'd definitely wear it out for an evening. It turned out pretty nice, I think. But anyways, ladies, there you go. There is my look. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope everyone's having a blessed day. And stay safe out there if you're getting snow. I just got a call. I'm headed out the door again. I just have to switch my makeup now. Darn it. But that's what happens. So, yeah, I am heading out the door again to get back on those roads. Yes, I drive for a living, but when we get it this bad here in one day, it shakes us all up. Not just me. It shakes all the drivers that do drive for a living up. We had a highway get shut down twice yesterday. Semi-truck drivers jackknifed in the road. One went in the ditch. So, yeah, so it's not just me. All right, I hope you enjoyed my look for this week. Don't forget to go and watch all the other ladies. And if they have the list up yet, I will put the list up. If they don't, I will add it. My partner is Missouri Mama 88, Nina. And you've seen her and I. We do quite a few collabs, challenges together. So, yes, you'll see her look. So make sure you go and have a look and see what she does with the colors I gave her. All right, everyone, have a blessed day. God be with you. And ciao for now.